Welcome to the Multimedia Impact Weather Briefing for Central Alabama. Today is Wednesday, April 27th. My name is Mark Rose, and I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Birmingham. As we've been advertising over the past several days, we're still looking at a high risk of severe and tornadoes across Central Alabama during the day today, and our confidence continues to be very high at this particular event. As you can see on this particular graphic, the Storm Prediction Center has placed most of northern Alabama under a high risk for severe weather, with the moderate risk extending as far south as Demopolis and Montgomery. There is some ongoing severe weather across central Mississippi, and the particular leading edge of this severe weather is expected to track northeastward across northwest Alabama this morning. So we're looking at the threat of damaging straight-line winds, isolated tornadoes, and heavy rainfall, generally along and north of the Interstate 29 corridor. And there's also a possibility along the southern edge of this line you may even see a few supercells develop. And these supercells typically are the ones that produce the stronger and the longer track tornadoes. However, we're still expecting the main severe weather threat to initiate this afternoon and continuing into the evening hours as that cold front approaches from the west and a strong low pressure system tracks to the northwest of the area. As we get into the afternoon, possibility of supercells developing across western and northwestern portions of central Alabama. Once again, the supercells typically are the ones that produce the stronger and long-lived track tornadoes. And as this particular squall line will push westward or eastward across the area during the evening hours, there is a high probability of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes across a large portion of central Alabama. Here we've noted the relative threat times. Again, this is for the event we're expecting this afternoon and evening, with the northwestern portions of the area experiencing the earlier times, and as we get later into the afternoon and evening, those severe weather threat times shift to the southeast. This particular map shows the relative threat levels for severe weather, once again with the high risk across a large portion of northern Alabama. We have raised the tornado and damaging wind threat to the extreme level, but we're also experiencing the threat of large hail, damaging hail, especially with the supercells, and cannot not rule out some localized flash flooding. These particular cells will be moving fairly quickly across areas, so it's not likely there'll be intensive rainfall over one area for a particularly long time, but given the heavy rainfall expected with these particular storms, localized flash flooding is possible. What does it all boil down to? We need to have a safety action plan in place, and that safety action plan involves two parts. The first part, you need to be weather aware. You need to be able to have access to weather information quickly when a warning is issued, whether that be television, weather radio, commercial radio, or even the internet. You need to be able to access that information quickly, and once you get that information, you need to have a safety action procedure in place, or a place where you can go and take shelter quickly. So once again, you need to have those things, think about those things and have those things in place as we move through the day. That concludes the Impact Weather Briefing at this time. And remember, for the latest information on this evolving severe weather event, please go to our webpage and click on the Graphicast.